Hello, my dear students. In this lecture, we are going to see one previous year GATE numerical. This question was asked in GATE 2020 on properties of fluid. The question is, a closed vessel contains a pure water in thermal equilibrium with vapor at 25 degrees Celsius, stage 1 as shown. You can see here there is a stage 1 in which there is a water as well as water vapor, and they are in equilibrium, right? And the temperature of water is given 25 degrees Celsius, right? Here in first stage, temperature of water is given 25 degrees Celsius, right? And there is a wall A at the top. Now then, the vessel in this stage is kept inside a isothermal oven which is having an atmosphere of hot air maintained at 80 degrees Celsius. Now this stage 1 is directly kept into stage 2, that is, here there is an isothermal oven at 80 degrees Celsius and pressure is 1 atmosphere, and this kept in this stage. Then, and this combinedly is a stage 2, right? Now the vessel exchange heat with the oven atmosphere. Now this vessel exchange heat with the oven atmosphere and attains a new thermal equilibrium, that is stage 2. Now stage 2 is a thermal equilibrium of both. If the wall A is now opened, now after achieving thermal equilibrium stage, if wall A is opened inside the oven, what will happen immediately after opening the wall, right? Now options are, the hot air will go inside the vessel through the wall A, water vapor inside the vessel will come out through the wall A, all the vapor inside the vessel will immediately condense, nothing will happen, the vessel will continue to remain in equilibrium. Means, let us say, what is the mention? There is a water at 25 degrees Celsius and water vapor are in equilibrium in stage 1, right? Now this stage 1 is directly taken to the oven, and where temperature is 80 degrees Celsius and pressure is 1 atmosphere, and after the both condition comes into equilibrium, after this oven and this vessel comes into the equilibrium, then wall A is now opened. Now after opening of this wall, whether the inside vapor is coming out or outside hot air is going in, or this vapor is condensing, or nothing will happen, this is the question. Now my dear students, corresponding to every pressure there is a saturation temperature, right? Now the pressure at which vaporization starts is called vapor pressure. Therefore for every liquid corresponding to every saturation temperature there is a vapor pressure, right? Therefore my dear students, and for water at 100 degrees Celsius, at temperature of 100 degrees Celsius, the vapor pressure is nothing but 1 atmosphere. 1 atmosphere, right? And whenever the vapor pressure decreases, the boiling temperature also decreases. This is the condition. This is the always condition, right? Therefore, my dear students, whenever the boiling temperature is 100 degrees Celsius, the vapor pressure is 1 atmosphere. Now, but in second case, can you say here the outside air temperature is 80 degrees Celsius? Therefore, for 80 degrees Celsius, definitely the vapor pressure will be less than the 1 atmosphere. Definitely, right? Because my dear students, for 100 degrees Celsius, 1 atmospheric pressure is a vapor pressure. But here temperature is less than 100 degrees Celsius, that is 80 degrees Celsius. Therefore, the vapor pressure must be less than 1 atmosphere, right? And outside pressure is 1 atmosphere. That means we can say here, my dear students, so let us understand this properly. Now, vapor is inside this tank, closed tank. Now, whatever may be the vapor inside this tank will be having vapor pressure less than 1 atmosphere, right? Means the pressure inside tank is less than 1 atmosphere, and in this oven pressure is 1 atmosphere, right? And because of this outside pressure, this outside pressure is atmospheric pressure, that is 1 atmosphere. That means this outside pressure is more than inside pressure. Therefore, because of this pressure difference, the outside hot air will flow inside the vessel, right? Therefore, here we can say the hot air will go inside the vessel through wall A. Therefore, for this question, option A is correct choice. Thank you, dear students. In next lecture, we will see one more numerical on this topic.